This is super exciting. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. What's up? What's up?
Dude, we have Stevie J from around the way
Yes,
here. This is the way. He's here. He's around the way.
I'm around. I'm adjacent. I'm in the area. What's going on, man?
Not too bad, man.
Oh shit.
So, you've been doing any like mics recently? How you been doing?
I've been doing good. Try to stay consistent on the mics. We usually do juniors. We try to hit up the interruption mic at Bossy, fours. I haven't been going to Saber Pint as often as I should, but I'm gonna start getting the habit of that. And Hank's is a nice spot to go to now.
Yeah.
With the open mic thing, because they got brisket and shit. It's dope.
Dude, it's so fucking good, dude.
It's tight. It's tight. So and then I think Def is doing something on a monthly basis at Ruby Tuesday. So there's a lot of places to go. So I try to stay consistent with it, man.
Wednesdays there's the Crescent Lounge as well.
Yep. That's a new room too.
Yep, that's on Wednesdays. It's a little later. That's a good room.
Yeah.
So
I haven't been there personally, but I hear that it is pretty nice though.
Yeah, dude. I think it starts. Yeah, the showtime starts at 10:30, so it's a really easy room to like get your last mic into the night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's been doing like better recently. You know what I mean? It's very new. Like the place hasn't even been open a year yet.
Yeah, that's what I hear, and I think they only been doing the mic for about like a couple weeks now.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. How long have you been doing comedy for?
It's been 6.5 years.
6.5 years.
Yes, man.
So that made you how old?
That would make me 37.
Oh, okay. So
6 years in.
Damn. Okay. So what made you start exactly?
It was just one of those things where I was inspired to do so. You know, an ex, she broke up with me, and we were like, say you never listen. She'd always say you never listen to anything that I would say to you. And one of the things she did say to me was like, "You're pretty funny. You should be a comedian." I don't know if she was being serious about that or not, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try doing comedy. And I hit up an open mic at Shrunken Head. It was my first time doing comedy on Mondays, and the rest is history, man.
Who was hosting that mic then?
At that point, I think Nick Glasser had just started it. And
wow!
And I think Wonder Doug, he came by that night. That was my first time meeting Wonder Doug. He used to run it until he had some problems, but
that's so crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I met everybody there that night. First time doing it, and yeah, man, that's it. That's what it is.
How'd you do for your first time?
I was shitty. I just went up there. It talked about spending the night in jail. Yeah, my whole 5 minutes was just me seriously talking about my first time in jail for getting a DUI. And I got some chuckles out of it, and it was enough for Nick to just say, "Hey, that was pretty good for your first time." I would say, "Keep going." And I just consistently kept at it then. And I think months down the line, I finally got paid to do shows. So
oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, from my first year, I was horrible.
No, I mean, it's
absolutely.
It's rough. In the beginning, it's rough. I looked at my old shit. I came across an old book. I'm looking at like, what the fuck was you saying? What are you talking about, buddy? It was some wild shit. But you grow with comedy. And, what I'm learning now is like you just talk about your experiences, try to get a couple chuckles out of it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What was your first, show?
My first show.
How deep were you into it?
I would say maybe at this point, like maybe 9 months in. It was in the first year, I believe, if not a little bit later. But I got offered 2 shows, so at the same time. So I don't know who asked me to do the show first, but I want to say Jameson Rogers had put me on at a show. It was at the Pretentious, that brewing company there.
Okay.
So it was like a little show, and I remember I didn't get paid for it per se, but everything was comped to us, so I got free beer that night. It was pretty dope. And I did about like maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and it was cool. I liked it a lot. I was like, hey, I got something out of comedy.
Were you way better than when you first started?
Oh, at that point, yeah. I had some really good jokes in the rotation at that point. So, I did it, and I did fairly well there. And then I think like that following week, I did a show for Wonder Duck, and he gave me just cash that night. So, it took a while to get me on. I mean, I'm even, trying to gas myself up, saying it was under my first year. I don't know. It might have been a year in, but it took a while for me to get my foot in the door. And once I started getting money to do this shit,
that's when it's fun. Yeah,
that's when it's the best, man. That's the mission. It's the mission.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like the very first time I got paid for comedy was like 2.5, so it was kind of late. But
Right.
at the same time, I started right before the pandemic. I got like 6 months in, maybe 9 months in, out of the maybe 9 to 7, whatever. I don't know. And then the pandemic happened, and I just didn't go out.
Yep.
So I just waited until people stopped bitching about it, and then I went out, and then I got laughs, and I was like, hell yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
And then eventually, you run into a few people that are like, hey, let's throw you on a show. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. So it's always a good feeling, because especially when you are like a newer comedian and you don't think you're funny, and it happens to a lot of them too. I see a lot of newer comedians, especially when they go to the heckle mic, because it's so brutal. You know what I mean?
I've been there maybe twice, and I like that they have a space where they can, talk shit to each other. But I went there one time. I'm like, yeah, I feel uncomfortable here.
Yeah, dude.
I just would leave.
It's a hard room to do, and sometimes you go up, someone will say something, especially if it's just like, you know what I mean? Especially when you're just like roasting each other back and forth, but then someone like will say, oh, like, you're not even funny, and even though it's all like, in jest and stuff like that, you get off the stage, and a lot of the newer comics are like, dude, fuck, do they mean that? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's a heckle mic.
I know, I know it's all in good fun, but like you said, some people might take it. Some people might take it the wrong way. But me, I enjoy the idea of it. I like it. I just wouldn't do it personally. I just want to work on my shit. If I get heckled by like somebody else, like a pedestrian or civilian, then that's cool. From your peers, it's cool too. But like you said, sometimes the newer comedians they might take that the wrong way. They might feel a way about it. So, and even on that time, that time is fun.
Yeah.
There's already other kind of mics like that too. Like
exactly.
I like the interruption mic. I go there a lot to get feedback. Their format is you go up there and you tell some jokes, and they'll interrupt you and heckle you, of course, but then they'll add on to it. Well, what if you did this tag? What if you did that tag? I think Dan and Ian are really good comedians, and to get insight from them,
so that's a
good thing
so
to do.
They just kind of give you free tags?
Yeah. And they'll still cut you off too. It's very similar to the heckle mic, but heckle mic, I know a lot of people but more people should totally go to the interruption mic too.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
get free tags for sure.
I was gonna say, because I work on Tuesdays normally, but that's like a mic that I've always wanted to go to. So, have you done a lot of out of town mics?
Yeah, me and the boys, we did Chillicothe, and then before that we did where was it? They're gonna kill me for this. Further, Southern Ohio, because we just smoked a whole bunch of weed. I don't remember what happened, but it was earlier this summer. We did something in South Ohio. It was
okay,
cool. It was cool. Warrior Graves put us on. It was Warrior Graves.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
You like the out of town shows?
I do. I like them. We went to when our last show. It was a small ass town. Jesus, I think it was somewhere outside of Chillicothe. They just had like one street that had everything on it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, they had a dope ass candy store in there, man. It was like a legit candy store where they played Willy Wonka on loop. 2 TVs, straight up facts. And it was cool. It was a dope ass candy shop, and they had a little food truck outside of the fucking place. And I was looking at the pizza, and the guy, he was just straight up like, hey, man, if you give me 2 cigarettes, I'll give you 2 slices of pizza. I said, bet. So I got pizza for cigarettes there, and we...
Dang, hell yeah.
It was a cool night.
That's fucking savage.
Yeah, I drove there that night, too. But it was cool. The out-of-town shows, they're pretty cool. I like them.
How, what would you say, or what would you say is your favorite spot that you've done comedy so far?
Favorite spot,
like show wise, or it doesn't matter. Like, what's your favorite spot that you've done comedy so far?
I don't know, because I've done a lot. I would say just for up the pure atmosphere and even just the status of it, the Funny Bone. Like when you get that chance to do an open mic and get a full crowd and a crowd that's into it. I've seen people who will get on stage who are not funny, but because they bring so many people there and they tell their inside jokes and they'll get outside giggles. It'll just sound good. It's a good atmosphere. It's a good place. So Funny Bone, I think, is legit. But like other than that, I don't know. There's so many places that I've performed at in those 6 years that I couldn't tell you. But I mean, that's one of my favorites though. And you get your pose and take pictures with your family and shit. It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
Dude, you ever do a lot of bar shows? Just like
fuck yeah,
dude. Those are the worst.
Those are fun, man. Well, nah, because one time I did a show and a whole fight broke out during the show. It was crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't know about that story?
Wait, which one?
Oh man, so a couple years back, I don't know if you remember Blake Quinzel. If he's out there, shout out to him. He had put me, Gilly, Ty Moore, and Ian Miller and Logan State all in the show. And there was, during the show, it's in a bar, it was like some lady's birthday party. She was trying to turn up for her birthday. She was, older and shit. She was crazy, drinking, and she would heckle from the crowd. And then she would even, like during my set, she started with, I think, Ty, or a little bit after Logan, then me, and then she was giving it to Ty. Then Ian got on, and her and Ian was getting into it. Like she was saying something to him, and like,
and Ian,
I heard something
quick,
about him.
Dude.
Yeah, I think she tried to hit him, and
he tried to hit Ian.
She tried to hit, and then she did hit Gilly. Gilly got on stage, and she did hit him.
Oh shit!
And he called her a bitch, and she went off. And so, I'm at the bar with my homie, watching it. And, my ex at the time, my lady at the time, she's with Gilly's girl, Miss Karen. And then all of a sudden, they both start attacking the woman. And after Gilly called her a bitch and walk off stage, he just dropped the mic and they're pushing and shoving. And it was a whole brawl. It was a whole brawl there. And I recorded it. There's footage of it somewhere. Straight up. Like, fuck. I think, like, it was earlier this year. I got the, hey, remember this from your Facebook stories?
Nice.
So, yeah, there's footage out there, man. I'm going to show it to you. It's hilarious. Like, it's part of Gilly just walking off and did a whole fucking fight.
That is hilarious. Dude, that's why I love Halima. Like, whenever, like, a lot of shit, like, I would say in the past, like, I would say it's been kind of crazy in the past, like, year. A lot of, like, people just getting into fights at the bar or just, like, random patrons, like, remember that one time that we had to remove? Were you there when we removed that guy from Shrunken Head?
Yeah.
And he like pushed Trish, and it was like he pushed the bartender.
Yeah.
And then, dude, and then it just went. Whoa! Everybody grabbed him, and then they laid him outside. And then what was he screaming? He was like, he was like, America, America.
Yo, that motherfucker was what? That was the.
I was like, what is happening?
That was the dude with the dog, right?
No.
I thought
maybe I don't know.
I thought it was. He was.
Probably not. I don't know.
Did he wear a scarf of some kind?
No.
Some motherfucker came up there one time with a scarf and a poodle, and he would come there consistently too. Like every couple of times we see him with the dog, he always brought the dog. And I guess he was trying to do comedy. And one day he said or did something to Trish, and he wouldn't leave, and she wanted him to leave. Allegedly, somebody in the bar staff slapped him. We're not going to say who, but somebody literally slapped this man with the dog in his lap, and they had to throw his ass out of there too. Like Shrunken Head used to be wild.
Damn.
That happened last summer, I believe. Summer. There's footage of that too, but it ain't. Yeah, it's not for me, but it's out there.
That's why I love Halima though, because like if she's there, or one of the local comedians here, she always pull out her phone and she'll just be like fucking recording whatever's going on. I love it because then it's like. I'm not always paying attention. Sometimes I'm like, all right, this is too much. I'm going to walk over here or whatever. Like enough people are trying to handle whatever situations over here. But I always miss like the really, really big ones. Like, oh, these people were swinging fists or whatever. It's like, damn, you guys need to chill. This is comedy.
Yeah, I know. That's the one story that I can remember like that, or at a show anyway, like a whole fight in a bar like that. But more often than not, at bars, they just yell at you.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like, man, we just like alcohol, a bunch of people drinking alcohol, telling, slightly offensive humor, potentially, depending on whoever you are.
We try to not book at bars. We don't want to do that, but they're usually game. I don't know. I mean,
they're normally
like, yeah, why not? Put the microphone over there and do your thing.
Yeah, right here
That's
under the leaky ceiling.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
here.
We put on a couple shows that were good, but we prefer not to do them
At the bars.
in bars. I like the shows that are BYOBs.
Oh wow.
We do we did a house party last fall. No, it was like a secret party. It was fucking lit. It's dope.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say I've heard a lot about those like don't tell shows. Those are like those secret ones or whatever. It's like don't tell. It's like a unique location. You buy tickets. They don't tell you the location until like, a day or two before or whatever. So it's like that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe. When we were part of it, I felt privileged to be on it because the venue itself was dope. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, man, I got pictures of that too. I mean, it was great. And shout out Johnny Collins, man. He put us on and. He's like, he's got this secret show. You guys in?
Oh,
we're like, yeah.
For that show that you guys did?
Yeah. And, we didn't tell anybody about it. You just got, like, invites somehow. I didn't just get them out. But they gave them out, and it was packed. It was cool. It was great.
I heard that Johnny, didn't he go to, like, campus and, like, hand out a bunch of flyers and be like, hey, secret show.
I would not be surprised. I don't know, man.
Because that would be awesome. I mean, even if he did, it's like the same thing as like any comedy place being like, you never know who might drop in, you know what I mean? Dave Chappelle or fucking Eddie Murphy might drop in.
It adds a mystique to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what makes it sexy.
Dude, I do not know what I don't know how I would feel if like Dave Chappelle just dropped into one of our open mics. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. I don't know if it would be a good thing.
Yeah, you just take up the entire mic time.
Yeah, and yeah.
He does 3 hours, and then everyone's like, "God damn it, we all got bummed."
Yeah, we all got.
No one got to do their time.
We got to smell a stinky cigarette and hope nobody else tries to attack or throw a bottle at him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, I love Chappelle. It'd be dope if he came, but. Sometimes you gotta pick your spots, man. They're trying to cancel the homie. They're trying to get him out of here.
Yeah, I heard that aren't they trying to do like a comedy club out there in Yellow Springs or something like that, or do they have one? I believe so.
I think they're still working on it. I would definitely check that out for sure. Because
I need to go out more. I feel like
it'll be a good opportunity if he's still following through with that. So yeah,
I need to leave the city more. I feel like I like the.
It's cool. I mean, it's good to just. Spread your wings if you can.
If you can.
If you can. We've been given a few opportunities. Like it'll be a little. Like I think Warren, Ohio was where we went. If I'm not mistaken. Now I think it was Warren, Ohio, some shit like that. And we just was like, fuck it. We went. It was another bar, but they had a stage and it had good decent food there, well staffed, and you could tell it was like the biggest little venue in their neck of the woods because we were by some trees out there. Yeah. So it was all right though. But you got to get out. The out of town shows are fun just to say, hey, we going out of town to do a show.
And just doing your material in front of people who haven't seen you is also nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
me and Johnny rode to Dayton just to check him out. I think it was Wiley's or something like that. He did Wiley's, and it was a good time. Out of town shows are really fun.
Okay, so you've been doing comedy 6.5 years, almost 7 years.
Yeah.
You're in a group.
Yeah.
You're in a group, and what's that group called?
The Glitter Bois.
The Glitter Bois. Boys.
Yeah,
so how did that come up, and how did you guys start up on that?
Oh, okay. So I think it was like last summer, something like that. At this point, me, Joe, and Chris, we all lived together, and Johnny, we loved Johnny, so we always stuck around. He practically lived with us at our apartment. We would always talk about, hey, we should start putting on shows. What if we put each other on each other's shows? And start, putting on other funny comedians and just start, just make it a thing. So we're like, yeah, we'll click up and make it a thing. So we put on a show, and we named the show after the bar. And it did very well. That was the show that I was telling you about that I actually headlined for. So we just was like, man, we need to have our next show have a name. It needs to have something to it, a little pizzazz, I guess. So we're just throwing around names. I don't know how the urban legend started. Who started it? Who? Some people say Chris. Some people say our friend Danny. That she came up with it. But somebody just gave us 2 words: Glitter Bois. And I remember mentioning it earlier this summer because it was in a movie I saw called King of New York. And the guy's like, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. So I said it out loud. And they laughed at it way back then. And then we would occasionally say it here and there. That somebody just was like, what if we went by the Glitter Boys? And then there's also the story about how we were really into the movie The Lost Boys at that time as well. And in that movie, they all had dangly earrings. And so me and Joel were just like outside of the crib. It was like, man, I want a Lost Boys tattoo. This shit's pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I do too. And in that movie, their blood is glitter. So we were like, hey, what if we had dangly earrings
and made our blood glitter
and just called ourselves the Glitter Boys? Because we had Lost Boy earrings.
I thought you were gonna go the
glitter.
The
I mean, I don't know. It's just.
Would you convert to a full glitter boy?
Meaning
like blood and glitter in your blood?
I would not get the transfusion, no. But I have plenty of body glitter apparently now. We just read up on more body glitter. We did a show recently, and they were like, "You guys were great up there, but can I suggest one thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're all yeah." You guys are Glitter Boys. Where's the glitter? Like, well, we used to do it last summer, but it was hot back then. It's hot right now. I don't want to put that. I don't want to roll that shit on. I got to go to work tomorrow and shake out glitter for my fucking khakis and shit. Dude. I mean, we're still the Glitter Boys. It's always Glitter Boys, but we don't put as much glitter on as we used to. But we're getting back in the habit. It's back in business. We're back booming.
I thought it was just the earrings and stuff.
Oh, I wanted to wear the earring. I love the earring, but I couldn't find it, and it closed up. But I'm gonna.
He's like, I'm a man now, guys.
Oh
no more earring.
I'm definitely gonna might get two.
Oh, he's like, nah, fuck you, Eddie. I'm gonna get all of my ears.
I was
now.
gonna get the nose ring, but Chris beat me to it. But,
okay.
But no, man, that's our crew. We're just a bunch of cool friends, wacky friends. Like to party, and tell jokes, and that's what we're about, man.
Do you? So how long have you guys been together as the Glitter Boys then?
As Glitter Boys, I think it's just been a year now, and we've done pretty well on the show tip, putting on shows, being part of shows, and supporting each other's shows, because that's what it's about. We want to not just elevate us, but we also want to try to elevate other comics too.
That's like the goal
of all creeds. Everybody, we're all down with the crew, so it's the Glitter Boys.
You guys got a podcast at all or anything?
It's funny you say that. This is it's like a world exclusive.
Dun, dun, dun.
Me and Johnny are potentially going to be doing one as well.
Hell yeah.
It's in the works. We don't have a name for it yet, but I'm pretty sure it involves glitter in the title.
Dude, nice. Glitter Boy podcast. That's what we need in this world.
And you can totally come through and rock with us when it happens. But
Hell
we don't know. It's still in the early makings, but we just we're laying the groundwork for it, and we have this. I guess we can find a space for it.
Hey man, I always tell everybody, like I told you earlier about the reels, man. Just do it, man.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean. Like the worst that could happen is that you just talk to nobody, and it's like. I don't know how many people actually like listen to this. Like, there's people that like drop in and listen, but it's like I'm not like sitting at like 100 listens per episode or anything. So it's like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, and that's the thing about it. That's why I'm hesitant, because I like to talk and shoot the shit. And he was talking about what our content would be, and I'm like, yo, I'm all in for that. But I don't know how many people's gonna listen. There's a lot out there, but we're still working on it. We'll see how it works out. See how it goes.
Yeah, man, that's fucking exciting.
Yeah.
You guys got any shows coming up soon for the Glitter Boys? Or?
The Glitter Boys, personally, no. I mean, as far as us as a group, because we usually all go on at the same time, or one of us will host, vice versa. But nothing in that extent. But definitely have Wonder Doug and the Glitter Boys, our homie Chris, doing the Dry Mill showcase.
Okay.
Over at that bar, Dry Mill. I think it's on. It's downtown, like. I want to say 4th or something like that. It's it's a non-alcoholic bar, but they have food there and they have some really great fancy drinks. I didn't partake in the non-alcoholic drinks, but you should. I mean, you can. But it's a good spot. I had some punch there, but I had my flask as well. I'm playing.
That's funny.
I'm not playing.
Dude. Is that like against the rules?
Oh no! I mean, I just when I went outside, I would take a swig of it. I wouldn't pour it in. I'm not that savage.
Because I'm like, dude, that's like
I wouldn't do them. I wouldn't do them like that. And they're serious about it. And it's a great place. The last we were on the last one, the last Glitter Boy show. everybody but Johnny was on the first Dry Mill show, and it was dope. So
I feel like it just reminds me of like a vegan restaurant.
It felt that way though.
You know
right?
what I mean?
You know,
like Dry Mill is like the vegans of the alcohol community. It's like they want it to be as close as possible without actually being the thing.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous when I got in there because
like mocktails. We got mocktails.
That's what
here.
they had mocktails. I'm looking at what's in it. I'm like, I got somebody gave me a sip of theirs. I'm like, that's a potent punch.
It's mock. So it's a lot of mock. So they just mock people who drink. Oh, you drink?
It's a lot of fruit.
That's so uncivilized.
Yeah,
you drink alcohol.
A lot of fruit drinking that. I'm like, okay.
You've never heard of the Dry Mill.
But it's a good
place. Yeah. I'm just playing around. Yeah, it's.
But yeah,
I heard,
and then it's for people who just want to have the bar experience, don't want to get drunk. But
Dry Mill. Just really quick, I love you, Dry Mill. No one's. I'm just playing around with the idea.
I love that place. You didn't hear that from me. They enjoyed our comedy that night. I remember walking up to do my shit, and I was nervous, and I think I opened with I was like, "So Chris, this is a dry bar. There's no alcohol in here?" He's like, "No." "Can I cuss in here?" And he's like, "Yeah." "Oh shit, let's go, motherfucker!"
Yeah, dude.
Get this motherfucker going. And they just started cracking up, and so I just opened with that. It's a good spot. It's a cool spot.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Dang, son, that's cool.
Yeah, so he's got that going. I think monthly. This time around is going to be a great lineup. I think Rebecca Brown's on it. Bobby Dobbs is on it.
Hell yeah.
Dan Seabury is on it. It's a lot of great
that's
comics.
A lot of killers. It's a lot of local killers, guys.
I mean, there's somebody I'm forgetting, but it's going to be great. And, of course, Doug and Chris and, the boys, we're going to show support. We're going to support them. So, yeah. Check that out. Dude. And, Johnny also co-hosts just the mic at Club 20 every second Thursday. Him and Peanut Patel.
Okay.
So
hell yeah.
That's what we're doing.
So you got any have you guys ever thought about because I feel like as the Glitter Boys group, you guys have enough time between all of you guys to probably just book out of town shows and just try to travel around.
Yep, we are still in the talks with some promoters on doing something out of town.
Oh, okay.
Very shortly, because the last show that we did, we did pretty well, and they're like, "Yo, we want to bring you back." A bigger venue, a little Scarilla.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
It's going to be something that we'll work on in the future. We're still, like I said, we're a year in.
Yeah.
It's
a work in progress. Trust me, I know.
It's marathon.
It's not like
not
you
rich.
say, I'm going to start a show, and then the next week you have a show.
And
that's something that everybody doesn't get. They think that it's just as easy as getting a room and stuff like that. But it's you got to get a good room. You got to get a good room. You got to get a room that's gonna get attention.
Mm-hmm.
You have to you know what I mean. You have to find a good day for the room. You know what I mean? Because the bar is not gonna want to give you their busiest day.
Facts. Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you don't know how people are gonna react to the comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you give them a slow day and then people show up, then they're like, "Ooh, maybe we will give them a busy day." You know what I mean? So then that's how. It's not you get best night of the week, you get paid money. It's not all going to be like that. You have to kind of eat some shit for a little bit.
Yeah, we were, and again, shout out to Johnny. Johnny was always the point guy, but being
is he
really
the business
close,
guy?
Yeah, he's no nonsense. He is an idiot, but he's a brave idiot. He be getting us together, man. When we would run shows, everybody plays a role, or the ripping and running around. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. And we're going to get back to it. But, yeah, like you said, it's not as easy as people. I thought it was going to be easy. We talked about it. I'm like, all we got to do is just ask them if we can do some comedy. And it wasn't that easy at all. Like you said, you got to make sure people are going to be there. They're going to have to check their calendar you can't do this night, maybe another night, or blase, blah. Who's going to work the sound? And, God bless Logan Steak for just always just being around to promote, to support. Because sometimes we're like, look, man, dude, help us out, please, man. And he would help us out. And, doing shows is fun. It's stressful, but it's the shit, man. We about to get back active, man. We about to get it going again, eventually. Coming soon.
New Glitter Boys show.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be exciting.
I'm excited already.
You So, what kind of other hobbies do you have outside of comedy? Do you do like any rap, or do you like write poetry, or fucking play guitar or some shit?
Do I look like I write poetry?
I don't know.
I do write a little poetry.
It's like I do.
No, I mean, yeah. I guess my hobbies is really just regular shit. Music, movies, especially.
Okay.
Big into that. And
you're kind of like you're like a little nerd, aren't you? You like Marvel and shit.
Well, I wouldn't say a little nerd.
He's like, I'm a big nerd.
Big nerd, big boy pants.
He's like, I have a whole comic collection. You talk to me like a real man.
No, I don't go.
You're not that deep.
But I'm really into, like I said, like movies, all kinds of movies, sci-fi.
What's your favorite?
Fantasy. Favorite what now?
Your favorite movie?
Oh man, always get shit for this answer, but I'm sticking to it. The first Matrix, man, the OG Matrix.
Dun,
Keanu Reeves.
dun.
That's like my personal favorite. It's not the best or anything like that, but I love it because I was like,
Solid choice.
it came out in the time. I'm old, so when I saw it, fucking 1999.
Yeah, dude.
My mind is blown. All right, this shit was dope. It had kung fu shit.
I was 4 years old.
You know what I'm
then.
saying?
That's
It's crazy, man. I enjoy that movie a lot, but I love a lot of other movies. Like besides that, there's Do the Right Thing, Pulp Fiction, Goodfellas, Scarface,
Okay.
fucking New Jack City, fucking golly, Django Unchained. You gotta
Yeah.
put that up there for me personally. Probably give you like two more.
What?
Star Wars. That's a whole franchise,
Yeah.
though. But I would say not Jedi, but Empire. I put
Yeah.
Empire as one of my favorites of all time. But
Fucking the very first Hobbit movie for me,
okay,
and also Interstellar.
okay. Are those like just your favorite movies?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then like I would probably say after that, probably like Good Will Hunting.
That's a
And
good
then-
movie. How about them apples?
Yeah.
Shit.
You like apples? That line was just so.
That's the shit that got him the Oscar. That's the shit y'all can say what y'all want about Matt Damon. He got an Oscar.
Because he and Ben Affleck wrote that movie, didn't they?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And it was like very successful.
It
was like a really good movie.
It was so good that
because they also looked really young.
they were young. They were still, just young actors who knew each other, wrote a script together. And, Kevin Smith, I think, was like a producer on that because he worked with Ben Affleck
I had no clue.
for so long, or at least he ran the script by him or something. And people were like, yo, it's so good. We thought that Kevin Smith helped him write it. And he had an interview
shit.
with Entertainment Weekly. The reporter
Asked him, and he's like, nah.
No,
was
they
all
wrote
him.
it themselves. They wrote it. I just was overseeing it and looking at it and I read it and tried to produce with him, I think. And as the story goes, that reporter that he was talking to, that became his future wife.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Kevin, or
I've heard that-
wait.
Kevin Smith.
Oh, shit. So
Yeah.
that
the reporter ended up
marrying him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because she was sent there to ask, did you write Good Will Hunting for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? He's like, no. And then I guess was like, so what's up? I guess.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how the story goes.
He was so humble that she fucking fell in love.
Yeah, man. I mean, only I would know some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
He's
how
a
bad
nerd.
it gets,
He-
bro. That's how bad it gets.
Did you see they're coming out with Clerks 3?
No, he's at this point has even admitted that he's just going back to the well. He's doing what put him on. This is the third Clerks movie. Do we need one? Not necessarily, but I guess we'll take one. If that's what he wants to do, I'm into it. I mean, I love his movies, but not all of them.
Yeah.
He's got some shit in his back catalog. I'm just saying. Not every.
I mean, it's just like
Not
everything,
everyone's
though.
a
You know what I
winner.
mean? Like, everyone's hating on Drake's new album. What do you think about Drake's new album? I know that's not
I haven't
movies.
really heard nothing about the Drake. I mean,
I've
heard about it, but not.
Yeah.
It's been mixed.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I've heard
It's
a lot
mid.
of.
This shit is mid. Apparently,
That's what I heard.
this shit is mid.
So it's like sometimes you drop hits, sometimes you don't.
Well, I guess he's dropping dub beats on the dance floor now. I don't know. They said it's a dance album now. Everybody's putting out dance albums now, so that's the wave.
Okay.
He's riding the wave.
Hell yeah. You ever thought about getting into dance comedy?
No,
What
I
would
can't dance.
What would dance
I
comedy
cannot
be
dance.
like?
I'm one brother who cannot dance. I can't dance.
I
Save
can't
my life.
dance either,
There's a
dude.
video of me Joe and Johnny doing a glitter dance, a glitter two-step.
Oh, what does a glitter two-step look like?
It's like,
get up and show us.
I'm totally not doing that. I told you I can't dance, but the video shows me struggling with the dance. I'm like, what? I'm struggling with it. Everybody else is just effortlessly cool. Johnny was like, man, you cannot. You're right. You can't dance.
Did you guys like do choreography for it and everything? You guys like made a whole dance?
Yeah. Got glitter. I think it was called the glitter two-step. We were
glitter
so corny.
two-step.
The glitter two-step. Johnny came up with the shit. Matter of fact, disclaimer: the glitter two-step. That's all Johnny's idea.
Johnny is like the
me, Joe, and Chris
basket of
really
ideas.
Co-sign on that, but he's like, we should have a dance, dude. We should have a dance.
That's so fucking funny.
But I think it's on his TikTok. You can follow him out. Brave idiot. Check out how terrible I dance. I'm not doing no dance comedy, man.
No dance comedy.
No. Shit, they taught early this summer. They taught us how to salsa at a party. There was a dance choreographer there. She's like, "We're gonna teach everyone the salsa." I was stepping on everybody's foot. Like my partner was like, "Steven, what the fuck, man?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry, baby. I got bad feet. I can't dance, man." And I love hip hop music, and that's all about the dancing. Motherfuckers be popping and locking. I can't do none of that shit. I ain't spit it on my head. None of that, man. Can't dance.
That's funny.
Can't do it. I can nod my head right, make a face with it, and all that shit. But no, I can't dance.
You play any instruments at all?
Early in my childhood, yeah, I fiddled around with like the violin.
Dude, that's the one that surprises the fuck out of me. When everyone's like, I play the violin, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it was like the only one that I could do in the 4th grade. I couldn't do like brass yet for my school, apparently. So I did that, and then the next year I tried the saxophone. And I just stopped with the instruments altogether.
Did you like the violin?
It was alright. It was cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't play an instrument because I beatbox, so I don't need an instrument.
Did you beatbox?
All right, now just
hey. Do you, like, dude, I think that would be a cool thing. Like, if you are trying to find like content for like reels, if you're like a beatboxer, you know what I mean?
I can try.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking dope. Just
I probably wouldn't be as nice as Jameson Rogers though. His beatbox is the best.
Dude, his is pretty good.
His is the best.
His
man.
little beatbox before his like punchlines.
Yeah,
oh, dude, so
love
good.
It. Shout out Jameson Rogers.
Yeah,
man.
dude, another local comic, fucking murderer. He's got his own podcast too, I believe.
Yes, he does.
What is that one called again? I don't fucking remember.
Squeezecast, and it's like a live stream. He's still
yeah. Fucking yeah, everyone's got something going on. Everyone's got something.
It's a good time to be a comedian.
Yeah, it really is. Like it gets. I would say that it's hard sometimes, trying to like navigate like the words that you can say and stuff like that. But like other than that, dude, it's like there's always a crowd that wants to listen to somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I mean, it's wide open. It's out there for the taking. You just gotta want it. I mean, our talk earlier today, it lit a fire under me. So I'm definitely gonna try to take full advantage of all of the opportunities that you have out here to do comedy and to make a name for yourself. And in my case, myself, I'm a boys.
Yeah. and like what he's referencing is that like, I was telling him earlier that like I just like blew up on Reels and and
that's
like,
go.
And it's like to anybody out there, it's not just comedians, but it's like if you are out there doing something creative, like you have to think about how much time you're putting into those creative things. Like if you're a painter, it takes you like what? Let's say, you spend 5 hours on a painting or something like that. Or like a comedian, you go to an open mic, you have to sign up, you have to wait until it's your turn. You might hang out afterwards, you're going to buy a few drinks, all that stuff. That's like time is valuable. I'm not going to say time is money, right. But like time is valuable. So it's like, why not, while you're painting something, just like fucking record yourself painting it. Why not while you're going on stage just like record yourself like bombing or something like that, or whatever, it doesn't matter, and record it, make a clip, try to make it like either funny or interesting, something that people are going to want to watch, and you post it, and then boom. And you know what I mean, like it's blowing up is like luck, but at the same time it's like like I said earlier, there is a lot of things that you can do that will streamline you, put you in the algorithm, and it will make it easier. And so then like now you just got to put in the work of like how many videos you're going to post every week, how many, all this stuff. And it's like I said, you won't make a living, but you can make enough money to start like at least supplementing like the comedy that you're doing.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever you're doing.
Along with your legal hustle. So yeah, I'm about that.
Yeah.
I feel it. I mean, I like money.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm totally gonna have it. I mean, last summer I was really into it. When we initially started with the Glitter Bois shit. So I'm seeing videos that I did last year, and we were lit.
Well,
so
and that's like the thing
try
too.
To get back on with
that's the other thing too, is that something that I've noticed. So like what a lot of comedians do is that they'll have like their main account, you know what I mean? So they'll have their comedian account, and then they have like a podcast, and then that podcast account has its own like videos, and then they'll have like, let's say they have like the Glitter Boys group or something like that. They'll have that account, and then that has its own videos, and then now you're making money off of all of these different accounts, making a huge sum of money. Now that's your income for the month. You don't have to work a part-time job now. You know what I mean? So it's like it is work. You know what I mean? Don't like. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, you just take a video, post it online, you get millions of dollars. No, you have to edit it. You have to fucking figure out what other people are doing, make it work, and then you have to post it.
Well, I was on that. I just took a break. I fell off of it because I had a whole lot of things going on, moving into this crib and all that. But I'm getting back on it.
Yeah, I mean, all these social media platforms are just moving towards like trying to like give people money now to like get people, because they want everybody to use their app. You know what I mean? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They just want them to use their single app. So they'll do everything they can to make that happen. But yeah, man. And it's like, everybody's, doing something nowadays. So it's like you can do, whatever, painting. If you're a video gamer, make some clips of a video game.
Oh yeah, there's money to be had in that too.
Yeah, man.
Totally money to be had in that.
But yeah. So used to do videos.
Yeah.
You beatbox. Do you like legitimately beatbox, or is that a joke?
I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do play. Oh yeah, I play games and shit. I'm a gamer.
Okay. What kind of games do you play?
Mostly just right now. I'm just stuck on the shooter right now.
Which one? Call of Duty.
Apex Legends.
Oh, Apex Legends.
But then I got other games too. Like I downloaded that Ninja Turtle game, the arcade game. That shit is fucking fun.
Okay.
Me and the boys, we play that game. I was like, hey man, I got 4 controllers over here, man. Let's get it. So we play that. Or I just got that Multiverses game. You ever heard of that? It's like the DC IP version of like Super Smash Bros. Oh. So it'll be like Batman versus Shaggy, or Harley Quinn versus Tasmanian Devil, or they have fucking LeBron from Space Jam on there.
Oh shit! What game is this?
Multiverses.
Oh shit!
And it's free. It's free to play. I mean, of course, there's microtransactions all throughout it. I mean, if you want to play as fucking Thelma from Scooby Doo, you're gonna have to
drop
spend some money for that. But it's free, and it's like an open beta right now. I haven't played it, but eventually we're gonna link up and play it tonight. We'll probably play it tonight. I don't know.
I'm a huge Rocket League guy.
Oh, okay, I know about that.
Yeah, okay. I love Rocket League. Rocket League's the soccer car game.
I know about. You play that though? Well, so what do you have? You have an Xbox or PlayStation?
I just play on the PC.
Oh, okay. All
right.
Yeah.
I used to be a gaming system guy, but like I don't know, dude. Like the same thing that I tell everybody with like, everything else, like with the Android phone. I just like doing PC because it's like I can customize it, and also it's like you buy a system, and I'll give it to people. Like you're spending $600, you wait a few years, and then you have to spend another one.
That's
it's
exactly
like, but
right.
Like for this, I can buy, a $500 graphics card. It will last me 5 or 6 years. I can buy another one and just replace it. If it's too long, I have to like replace the motherboard and stuff like that, and like upgrade more stuff. But like you just can upgrade PCs. Like I can use this tower for like ever. Like, you know what I mean? The tower's not going to be a problem. I can, just put, you can also put into overdrive. You can put more video cards in there.
That shit is huge. I'm sorry. If y'all can see this thing, man.
No, they can't see it, but that
is crazy.
Yeah, and it's
huge.
and it's pretty empty too. It's not even there's not even a lot of like stuff in there. There's like some stuff, but like not a lot.
Okay.
I have like a capture card. I used to like stream video games online for like Twitch
you
and
would
stuff.
definitely want something for that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I get the whole idea with the console thing.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, like you have to drop all this money for now, and then like you said, you'll have it for like maybe 6 years. Maybe I think in this case the last cycle was about 10 years.
Was it?
Or maybe a little bit more than that. But you have to wait about 10 years before you drop. I'm not doing it. I mean, eventually.
What are you, Xbox?
Yeah.
Xbox One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brothers and Joel and pretty much almost everybody I know is PlayStation. But no, I'll fuck with it, man.
But I will say though, the one thing that is kind of like changing my mind on it is like the cross-platform aspect.
Oh yeah, no, that's what makes both of those games I mentioned, the Apex and Multiverse, they're cross-platform.
Yeah, so like that's like when I talk to people now, it doesn't really matter as long as like the game that you're playing is like cross-platform.
Yeah,
like Minecraft, Rocket League, like all the games that you would want to play are mostly cross-platform.
Right,
so it's like it doesn't matter. Buy a PlayStation, buy an Xbox, like get a fucking
get whatever you want.
The reason why I like PC though is that like whenever I'm playing a game with like people with Xbox, because it's Microsoft, I can I just have the Xbox app open on my computer,
right,
and I can join parties, talk to people in parties. I don't need Xbox Gold or anything like do anything. Like I just play normal.
Because they I think they include it with your regular profile now. Because I have one at my job, but you can't play Xbox at your job yet. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, dude. That'd be.
I do have like the little rig thing that you put on your phone that turns it into a switch.
Oh shit!
I got it for my birthday, so I could actually play Xbox at my job, but you get no reception there. The bars are terrible, so I don't.
Dude, I love messing around with like the virtual reality stuff on the phones. Mm-hmm. So like I recently, I don't know if you've messed or like look at TikToks or Instagram reels at all, but like there's like some crazy ass filters now, some crazy ass like overlays, like some like of the filters are like make your teeth completely white. They can like make you look sad when you're not even sad. Like they can literally just make your face sad. They make pictures move. You could take a fucking filter, put it on Jim Carrey's face right there, and he'll start winking at you and like smiling. That's like nuts. It's like fucking weird. But there's like ones that I've seen that will project like a 3D image, and then you can like go inside the image. Like through you like doing it with your camera, like let's say like you have this table here. Okay. You'll put your phone there. Your phone has like this house. You'll put the house on the table, and then like while you're filming, you can go into the house and like go into the pond, look at like what's under. Dude, it's fucking.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. And you know, eventually we're gonna get to that point.
I believe it. I believe it, man.
Have you ever used like a virtual reality helmet?
No, I haven't used one of those.
Oh shit! At all?
No. What are you talking about? Like the Oculus shit?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Fuck with that.
Dude,
I would though.
I went to Easton one time. The Xbox store, the Microsoft store, they had a little thing going on out there, and I went and used it, and it was a mountain climbing game for the HTC Vive. The Vive, so it has the two things, and it's like totally like wireless, or not like wireless, but like it's not like the Oculus where you have to sit down and like play. This one is like you have like a space in the room where you're like moving around. And I was mountain climbing, dude. What? I watched a girl fucking fall over for real.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because she was like on it, and it's like you lose all sense of like whatever.
Shit.
And that was fucking when I was like 20 to 21. So like, dude, now it's probably nuts.
I bet it is. It gots to be.
There's a few apps on your phone that you can like do AR drawings. So
I think I saw something like that on there for real.
You can like draw pictures in the air and then start like doing shit like that.
Well, ain't that something? I'm about to fuck around with it, man. I haven't though. I haven't.
Are you a huge conspiracy guy at all?
No, not really.
No, you don't believe in aliens or anything?
I don't know.
You don't know?
There's something out there.
There's something out there.
I don't know, man. Nah, I mean,
Have you ever thought about like aliens potentially being just us, like from the past?
that's one way to look at it.
Like,
right?
you know what I mean? Like they like figured out space travel, they left, and then they just come back.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Right, that theory where if you go away, light years away and come back, you're not as old as you.
Yeah. Dude, what if that was the case? What if they were like still like Egyptian as fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like the one.
Old-timey shit.
Yeah, dude. They like
man.
show up and they have all the jewelry on and fucking shit. That'd be nuts. I don't know how I would react.
That would be pretty fucking wild. I never thought of it that way. That's cool. Should write that down.
Help, I'm high. I can't get down. Help, I'm high. I can't get down.
Right.
We're having good times here.
Oh yeah, man. This was really cool. I'm glad to be on it. Last week I was supposed to do it, but man, party
a little too
party
hard.
till like 7 in the morning, man.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
Mm.
I was gonna say I've been staying up way later recently. I've been doing a lot of like, you know, going out to mics, coming home, and then just like thinking about jokes and stuff like that. And then
Right.
I don't go to bed until like 2:30, and it's like, fuck, dude, I gotta wake up at like 7 or 8 tomorrow. Like, what
It'd
the
be
hell?
like that. Like you know, usually during the week and even sometimes on the weekends, I wake up at 7. So for that one, like every day. So for that one night, I was like, man, the sun is up, and how old is an egg McMuffin right now?
Yeah, for real.
It was sorry. I didn't wake up till a couple hours after that, and it was all bad. I apologize.
No, you good, bro.
I'm here now.
It's all good, dude. The fucking
Yeah.
producer was an hour late today, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
what the hell?
Ah,
Oh, boy.
yeah.
Jesus, I thought you guys were professional
Yeah,
here.
what the hell's going on?
I'll fuck it with you.
No,
like
yeah.
you said, we're even now. We're square now.
Yeah, we're
'cause
square.
I had to cancel, and
He
it was a
canceled.
little
Ridge
late.
was late, so we're all even now.
It's all good.
We made up for it. But where did you grow up at? Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from here. Well, I was born in Jersey, and then I came to Columbus around 6 years old when my parents divorced, and I've been here ever since. This is it.
Which place you like better?
Here, definitely, because this is home in more ways than one. And I've been to Jersey. I went there not too long ago, and I seen Jersey, and that place is fucking gross. I'm pretty happy. I'm from Jersey City,
Okay.
and that's where I was from. And we went around. I think it was in Orange, Jersey, for a while. But I mean, I don't care.
You gonna stay here?
No, I don't know. It's still up in the air. I was talking to my a relative of mine, my cousin. And I was telling him my master plan, and he said, "It sounds good. You're funny. You're talented, but
What are you thinking?
still, like it's still up in the air yet."
Yeah.
for
But
now.
if you were going to leave, like, let's say, like Stevie J, 10 grand, go where you want to go. Where are you going?
I don't know. I'd probably do New York just because it's so close to Jersey, and I still have some family there, and it'd be nice
And, I mean, it's
to have a relationship with them.
it's
While
pretty still close here
you know,
too.
and that too, but I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about.
I think Columbus eventually will. It's not bad, but like I think that eventually it's gonna blow up into something that's like huge.
I think honestly we're on the way, and that's another reason why I'm hesitant.
Yeah.
because I think we're about
like
a
right
year,
there.
maybe 2 before it just booms up.
I mean,
And
have you seen how many fucking apartment buildings
Yeah.
that they've built? Like
Yeah.
they're getting ready. They
Yeah.
know it's coming.
It's
Everyone's leaving California. Everybody's leaving like the East Coast where all the storms are happening. They're all coming towards the middle of the country. But like Columbus is literally the best place. Like Columbus is like the best place you can go
I would say so.
because literally you have New York, Indianapolis, Michigan, Detroit, fucking Kansas, or not Kansas, but Kentucky,
Yeah.
all those places just
Right.
like all surrounding us. You're literally what? I think everyone says it's like 6, but maybe if you give yourself like an extra hour or 2, 8-hour drive
Okay.
to any of the important cities that you would want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go to Texas or fucking Cali, yeah, you have to make a drive or flight or whatever. But like, dude, like anywhere else, Not that far.
No, you're right about that. Just something to keep, keep my options open. Something to keep in mind.
I really want to try out like some of the warmer cities. I want to see what it's like.
That's what I mean. I'm tempted to say California. You know, that would be just a nice vibe, a new atmosphere for me. But I got children. I don't want to be too far away from. That's honestly like
another thing. Yeah,
for real. I mean,
how old are they before you're like, all right, I'm moving?
How old?
Yeah.
Like they have to be?
Yeah, are they 18 and you're like, all right, like you guys are old enough to also visit me. I
got a long time for that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
So that's like another 9 years, as you said. Your younger one, your youngest one.
My oldest one, 9.
Okay.
And then my youngest is 4.
Hell yeah.
And be 5 very soon.
Nice,
it's
dude.
So bad, but I love her.
That's, dude. I can't. Oh man, what is it like having kids? Like for you, what is it like?
Oh boy, I mean,
is it hectic?
Being a father means, I made it with a lady, and that's my my baby. And it's like a little version of you that you gotta take care of and nurture and support and provide for. And
do you see a lot of yourself in her?
And both of my kids, I see. They're both because they're both sides of the same coin. Like my oldest is more introverted. She's very, very reserved and doesn't really say much and sticks to herself and just like very few people around her. Whereas my youngest daughter is just loud and talks a lot and goes everywhere and wants to go everywhere. I mean, they're both parts of me, just different in different bodies. Because there's sometimes I don't want to be bothered. Like, it's a beautiful day today. I got a little bit of money, but I would stay in the house and play fucking video games on the real. Sometimes you want to be by yourself. You want to chill. For a time, I was always wanting to go out, but sometimes I prefer my own company. You don't want to be bothered with people.
So
then there's other times where I want to, Saturday, fucking party. So they're both me at the same time, and it's cool. You see, your children are a reflection of you.
So your oldest daughter is like, all right, I just want to hang out, chill, play video games. That's the one that's the one that you hang around with if you just want to hang out.
Well, I hang with both of them because they balance off each other. She'll be like, come on, let's do this, and okay, they'll bounce off each other.
Do you ever see any like annoying traits that they have that like are yours? That you're like, fuck, that's from me, and I hate that shit.
They're talking too much. Sometimes, Daddy, did you see the story about the Paw Patrol about
the Paw Patrol?
The dinosaur on the river, Daddy. It was so great. I'm like, yeah, okay, look.
Paw Patrol
why don't you go over there with that tablet and just watch that? Don't say nothing else. But no, they're the best, man. I love my kids, and it's rough. But you don't have any children, right?
Yeah, not yet. Yep.
It's good. It's
good.
You don't want them. I mean, I love mine, but if you're looking to go far out, wear a condom, man.
I really want kids. I'm actually. It's funny because I'm out of all the kids in my my parents, other than my youngest brother who's 16. I'm the last one. I haven't had any kids yet. I've held out this long.
Well, and I was just kidding. I mean, when it happens, it happens.
Oh yeah.
I have I have no regrets.
For sure.
For when I started,
I want
having
kids.
I have no regrets.
Yeah, I definitely want them, and so it's like one of those things that's like I'm not financially, there yet. I also, still have a lot of like career stuff that I kind of want to focus on, and there's not really a huge time limit on men. I know that, so I just got to make sure that like I do it in time for
How old are you again?
26.
Oh, okay. So I had my first when I was 28. So
yeah, okay, yeah.
You still
yeah. I still got time. My uncle didn't have his first son or daughter, until he was like maybe high 30s, low 40.
Okay.
He was like, if I remember correctly, he might have been 41.
It can happen, man.
Yeah.
My dad just had a kid at 46. He's 56 now.
Damn. Yeah. But like the thing is though is that like he and his wife are very like successful. They their daughter they both have like their solid careers. Both their daughters are bilingual because my uncle's wife is from Belarus.
Oh, okay.
So they can speak Russian and English, and so it's like, they're smart as fuck. Very, I think athletic. I think I heard that they're like really tall and like, whatever. So it's like, he waited, he did a good job, and I feel like you just gotta know when you're ready. And it's like sometimes accidents happen, and you gotta make yourself ready.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, I don't at that point when I don't believe that was an accident. We tried for that baby.
Okay, hell yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, I love little children and their smiling faces.
Yeah,
and then and then sometimes they're not.
Sometimes back up. It's hot. Get off of me.
So Stevie J, you said you don't have any shows coming up, but you were promoting that Dry Mill show that's happening. When is that?
Yes, Dry Mill. If I'm not mistaken, that is this month. Just give me one moment to confirm the date. Okay. But it's going to be pretty great. Like I said, we're going to have, or at least, the Dry Mill Showcase, what they'll have is people like, Bobby Dobbs is going to be there. Cecil Heyman, Becky Brown, I believe, Dan Seabury as well. They'll be there. And it's going to be starting at 9 on August the 5th.
August 5th, yeah. We'll make sure we get this. We'll make sure we get this posted up. Yes. Is there a link to tickets and stuff like that, or are they just at the door?
Yes, it's actually a free show.
Oh, free show, sweet.
Free show. As far as I know, it's totally just come out, check out the fan page or the event page is out there, and follow me. On any of the socials. And
what are your socials at?
My socials, I'm at on Instagram. I'm at Stevie J Comedy.
Okay.
Stevie J Jones Comedy. And you can catch the Glitter Bois at the Glitter Bois Facebook page.
Hell yeah, we'll make
sure it's still under construction, but totally add us a like, and we'll give you all some content.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll make sure that we put all those links and stuff.
Yeah, and at the Glitter Bois page, you also find links to the boys' personal accounts. So
hell yeah, dude.
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. This was Stevie J around the way. Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
Man.
Thanks for coming in.
Having me. Finally, we got it going.
Yeah, we got it going.
We made history, man.
We made it here. It will be up.
Yeah,
all right. We'll check you guys out, or we'll see you guys next episode. We'll see you guys around.
Boys.